Okay, so taking these bolts out at the back, so I'm just now going to take these side bolts out here, these two here, one on each side, and this one, and just put all the screws aside very carefully so that I know where to pick them up again. You don't want to lose any screws. Okay, and then we can just slide this off. There we go. Sorted. That's the top off, and this is the unit. Okay, so this is the unit with its top off. Now the capacitors that we want to fix are on this main board, this brown board, underneath that one. So we're going to have to take that one off first. Right, here we go. Right, so the first thing I've got to do is to get rid of this little board here. Well, at least ease it up. I don't need to take it off altogether, but I just do need to loosen it off a little bit to give it enough space to slide this board below it out. So just taking that screw out, and this one. That's the second screw. Always be careful where you put your screws so you don't lose them. I'll take this connector out here now. Just grab hold of it, there we go, that's it. And now this thing is now loose. Not totally loose, but loose enough for me to be able to slide this other board below it. Right, now I need to take out the screws. There are 4 screw holes, one here, one here, one here and one here. I've only got 3 screws actually. So here we go. So this is the first screw that I'm going to take out, just down here on the board. That's one. Now keep them separate from the other screws so that I know which screws are which. And the third screw, and I've only got 3 screws. Okay. That's it. Now, can remove the board. I need to remove all the leads. Now there's a lead here, there's a lead here, and when the disk drive is inserted there's a whole pile of leads here as well. So it's just a question of pulling these out. I've only got 2 that I haven't are in this board now. I need to take out. That's one, and this is the second one. That's it. That's the second one. Right. Okay. They give you helpful little pull thingies that you can use to pull the board out, which is really quite good. Right, so now we just need to take this board off. It's actually connected to the board below it by a little connector that's about here, so it's a question of easing it up and off that connector. So it's just, there it is, so that's come off quite easily, quite good. And then just easing it out from under. So I just need to ease it out from under these. There we go, here it is, easing out. And put that aside to reveal the board below where my capacitors are that I need to replace. Right, now I've turned it round, turned the unit around 90 degrees so I can just get access to the capacitors that I need to change that bit easier. Here's the capacitor, this is the capacitors I need to change. This one here is C1583, 6.3 volts, 680 microfarads. This one here is C1530, 25 volts, 100 microfarads. I'll just take a picture of the tops of them and you'll see how they're a little bulging, if you like, and need to be fixed. But anyway, I've snipped off the capacitors and I'm left with the wires. There's a couple of wires for C1530 and there's the 2 wires sticking up for C1533. So I'm now going to solder the new capacitors on to these wires there. Alright, so I've done my soldering. So there's the 2 new capacitors soldered in. Not an A1 job, but it should do the job. at least I'll let you know if this video got posted it worked. So there's the 1, 2 joints there, and there's the other 2, and the other card sits on top here, so there's plenty of room for these components, no problems. Okay, so that's that for the moment. I'm now going to put all the other cards back and reassemble the unit.